Oh man, what a journey to get here. I'm at the airport in Seattle right now, and
This is the final warning call up by 2215 to Honolulu.
announcement all the time. Well, I hope you can hear me anyway. So let me tell you about my journey back. So I left Gabriola Island with the ferry to Nanaimo. Then I took a bus down to Victoria because I wanted to stay a night in Victoria. And Victoria was supposed to be really beautiful. So I just went to a hostel there because I don't know, for me it was going home, so I didn't really feel like meeting new people again. So just went to the hostel, which was actually pretty cheap and also pretty nice. I used the time in Victoria to walk around a little bit, but it was already dark and I had a nice sunset at the harbor. This was basically just walking around and going to sleep early, because the next day I would leave very early and take the first ferry that went out over to Port Angeles. So this is how I crossed the border. I took the ferry, which was like a 1.5 hour ride from Victoria to Port Angeles. And then in Port Angeles, I wanted to take the Dungeness line, the bus, but apparently this line was bought from Greyhound. And on Greyhound, you cannot buy tickets on the bus, and since I don't have a credit card, I wasn't able to get them online, so I had a problem there. But luckily I met a French couple that was traveling, which had a credit card, so they bought a ticket for me and I just gave them the money in cash, which was amazing. Otherwise I would have had a problem. So yeah, the bus that I was taking was going from Port Angeles all the way into Seattle, which was great, but we had to also take a ferry. So the bus would drive into the ferry, I would get out and stuff, and then we would get back again. And the bus was kind of late. We almost missed the ferry. It was like really last minute that we got on the ferry, because otherwise it would have been hours later, probably the next ferry. So it was kind of exciting, but we made it. And then I arrived in Seattle, and I had to walk all the way from the Greyhound station, the Greyhound bus station, to the ferry terminal to first meet up with Kaleb again, who was my Couchsurfing host when I was there a week before, when I was staying in Seattle. So this was really cool to meet up with Kaleb again. So we took the ferry together and rode home and hung out a bit, watched a movie, and had a quest to find the mysterious chirping noise that was apparently coming from a smoke detector alarm. We finally found it, and we ended our mission by, we couldn't open it and we couldn't remove the batteries, so basically we just put it into water and tried to short circuit it.
Chirp now! I want it to chirp so bad. I want to hear one little just so that it can suffer the way we suffered. I think that did it. I think it short-circuited.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think our quest is over. Our quest ended in a glass bowl in the kitchen sink.
So this seemed to have worked for some time, but actually in the morning I think I heard a chirping noise again. Maybe it was just me being paranoid, but anyway. And the next day, which is today, I said goodbye to Kaleb and took another ferry, the last ferry for this trip, over to Seattle again. And there I took the train, the Sky whatever, and all the way down to the airport. And now I arrived at the airport. So now I'm at the airport, I'm waiting, and And oh, the minute that I arrived at the airport, I got messages from the video of Simon coming live, where he was working the boat and that he edited and stuff, which was really interesting to see because there were a lot of people commenting. Thank you, by the way, for the nice comments. If you came over here, I know it's been, you're probably watching this like months later, probably. So yeah, guys, if you came over from Simon's channel, hi! It's so nice to have you here, and thank you for all the nice comments in the videos. And yeah, it's exciting to be part of this little community now. And I really try to edit up all these videos when I come back and have them out for you guys. I'm super sorry that I'm so slow with the editing, but I mean at this point the video is already out where I was at Simon's place, so I guess I made it by now, hopefully, if this ever comes out. And yeah, it's been quite a journey. I really like the last day meeting up with Kaleb, and then staying with Simon was super cool. And then also my couchsurfing hosts, all of them, they were so cool people, and yeah, it was just such a nice journey. Going home, I'm kind of sad. I would really want to just continue on traveling, but yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. I'll come back at some point, who knows when. And until then, there are new adventures waiting for me at home. He's still there. Let's see how it looks from the inside. No ticket. Perfect. Alright. Looking good. Ah, finally. Home sweet home. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, why don't you give it a thumbs up? That really helps me to stay motivated making these videos. And if you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Alright, that's it for today. See you in the next one.